It's our shortest song too. If you wouldn't, if you
It's our shortest song.
which is crazy.
What is it, like 5 minutes? Not Constellation? Oh, I forgot about that.
I think
whenever, fellas.
Whenever. Cool. One, two, three.
I don't wanna wake up sleeping under covers. I can kick it, I can cut it. Can you take me far away from the morning? I'm just trying to keep it cool. I really thought you wouldn't do it. I just wanna be alone for the moment. It's something like an intro. Wonder where you came from. Wanna know your name, but it's better if you never really know me. Devil's in the water, I'm never gonna fall. I just gotta be alone, but you won't go. Say something, I just wanna leave it up to you. I'll never leave, you won't let me, baby. Something I've been trying to do. Whoa, say something, I just wanna be the one for you. I'll never leave, you won't let me, baby. No, I just wanna wake up, sleeping stuck in the middle of a rain cloud. I'm drained out, but I'm on my way. I'm just trying to keep it cool. I really thought you wouldn't do it. I just wanna be alone for the moment. And I just wanna be alone, but you won't go. And no, I don't ever wanna leave you, baby, but you won't stop. No, no, no. I'm waiting for something, 'cause I wanna leave it all to you. I'll never leave if you won't let me, baby. It's something I've been trying to do. Whoa, something. I just wanna be the one for you. I'll never leave, you know I'll never leave me, baby. But you won't stop, no, no, no. So there's nothing that I won't do. So there's nothing that I won't do. So there's nothing that I won't do.
What's up, everyone? This is Jordan from Poison Noises here with our buddies over in E-Block. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
Let me get you guys some mics real quick on this one. We have so many dudes in your band that we actually have to have a room mic for all of you guys. Now say hello, everyone.
What's up?
Hello.
That's a lot better. There it is. Cool. So, welcome everyone to the Poison Noises live stream. This is episode 4 right now. We got our buddies in here to help us showcase some fun sounds, play some games, do the thing that we normally do. Anyone who's seen it already kind of knows the vibe and the deal. So first and foremost, why don't you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves and who you are? Most preferably the man standing in front of a microphone. That's probably the
Yeah.
easiest way to do it.
Oh, yeah, we're the E-Block. We're from, I guess 3 of us are from Rotterdam, or currently residing in Rotterdam. But we consider ourselves an Albany-based band. Yeah, we've been together for a long time, though. And, yeah, we're just making the rounds. We're just making the rounds around Albany.
Yeah. I finally got to catch you guys. What feels like it must have been over a year ago at this point. It was at what Albany venue was it? It
That
was
was
some
Parish Public.
Parish Public. Yeah. So I've known these guys, let's say social media wise, for a little bit, because they were kind of talking to us right around the inception of Poison Noises. Speaking of which, yesterday was the anniversary of the circuit that I built, that I got tattooed on my hand. That actually started the company. So we are 4 years strong now as of yesterday, which is pretty crazy. Hey, thank you. So that being said, you guys have always been supporters of it. I know I had talked with you online. What was the first Poison Noises pedal someone from you guys had?
Oh, I had
Well,
the,
we tried a ton. Like I would
Yeah.
just go to Guitar Center and just.
yeah, guitar, or Parkway, and just, yeah.
Parkway,
But I had a friend who had the Postman. I probably like whatever the original Postman.
Would have been like a V1 at that point, right?
Yeah.
Like the 5-knob one, I believe.
Yeah. Because I think I'd played like only a Qtron up until then, and I had the most love-hate relationship.
Well, I started playing your broken Qtron.
Yeah, James was playing my broken Qtron. But yeah, after I played that, I was like, oh wow, like this is the best envelope filter I've played. I didn't know envelope filters could be this easy to work with, and yeah, kind of was like, oh damn.
You know what's funny is I've told this story before when we did the Postman V3, but like I'm that way about all envelope filters. In fact, the reason I made that was because Connor was like, we need one of these, and I was like, I don't really like envelope filters that much. He was like, well, make one. I'm like, all right, I'm making one, but if I don't like it, like that's it. And if you don't like it, we're definitely not releasing it. And then he was like, it's perfect. It's the best envelope filter. I was like, all right, I guess we're putting it in the line. So that's what we ended up doing. But yeah, I'm super stoked to have you guys here. I wanted to definitely talk in the vein of envelope filters because you guys were one of the first collab projects I did with the 518. You guys were, in terms of bands, you might have been the first. I mean, technically, Odebo, my buddy's in there, who you guys have seen before. We have one of them with us right now. We have Rutsky. Look, guys, we got a Ferns cam. It happened. Ferns cam actually did happen. I'm glad you set up a microphone. I didn't even know you had a microphone set up. well, that's unfortunate because I don't know if I can add an extra channel while we're tracking, but that's all right. Here, I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. Listen, you guys want to watch me try to do this in real time right now? You guys want to? Let's see how I actually am. Right. Let's cut out the audio a whole bunch. Right.
Put it on, and you put on the stream, and I realized that I never set up a mic for us, so I ran it real fast, and
Well, luckily I can hear you in that overhead. So let's just fix it while we're at it. You know, why not? So you're saying you're an 8 at what?
8 at 3.
I don't believe you. Let me see. Is that true?
I hope.
Talk into it.
If I did it right.
Yeah, he did it right, everyone. He did it right. All right, talk for me. Talk for me.
Check. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11.
Yeah, all right. Hang on. Let's see.
13, 11.
Moment of truth. Talk for me.
Check,
Hey, look who it
check. Hello?
is. Now we can hear Rutsky
hear
appropriately,
me?
so that's good. All right,
Sweet.
tight. So now that we've got that all situated,
the best
the
day.
most important part of the mix to make sure that we can hear Rutsky. Now that we've got that going, let's do this. So we got a lot of fun games to play with you guys. So tell you what, I've got. Let's see, 1, two, three, 4 games that we can play today. I want to do kind of song game. Let's see what the comments are saying right now. Let's see. We got Lubert, we got Bartlett, we got David Greer, we have Jables is in that. We've got Faraz, we got lots of homies in there. So there's a lot of people watching right now. Look at that. I know you guys in there can see the comments, but
Thank
there
you,
it is,
homies.
right?
We love you, homies.
Yeah, we got good homies in there right now. So the first person in there who knows the name of one of our games, type it in there if you know the name of one of them, because I know there's at least 4 people in there that have seen the show before. You guys get to pick the next one. So, like I said before, we have 4 total. Let's see here. You know what's so funny? The hardest part for me with this one right now is I don't know which camera is which because we moved everything around for you guys. I don't know if you can see here, like in the right side, there's a whole like side of the stage we've never shown before. Where all the Nirvana shirts. I have a whole wall of just Nirvana shirts because I'm that guy. All right, looks like the first one came up. Nug or Chug? That's the first game they want to see. Nug or Chug? Let me pull that up on my end here. What
Real
we
quickly,
have.
can I just say everybody should just say who
Oh,
they
give
are
us
in the room.
give us the introduction. Yeah, do it. If you guys yell loud enough, I'll be able to pick you up in that
Yeah.
overhead by the TV. So
You can go ahead.
What's up? I'm Devin. Been playing keys for the E-Block for a couple years now, and yeah, glad to be here. Happy to be doing this.
just scream. You can scream at the microphone above you. We can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Aaron. Drummer for E-Block. Kind of new to the game. Happy to be here.
And I'm James. I am the saxophone player of E-Block. I've been playing a while. And like Aaron, I'm also very happy to be here with my friends.
Yeah, I'm super stoked to have you guys here. I think this is a fun one for me.
No,
So,
yeah, we're really excited.
all right, guys, are you ready to get started with the first game? Are you ready for this? So we kind of have a tradition here for Nugger Chug, which is when I start the intro, you guys have to play something. You have to give me a theme song for Nugger Chug. So,
Okay.
so starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. That was really good.
That was great.
That's going to be a fun one to edit later. All right, we got Nugger Chug. So normally we have Connor curate this list, but it is that time of year where I'm jealous because all my friends are at NAM and I am not. That's where we're at right now. So I got friends here with me, though. Look, I got 2 friends there. Look, we got 4 friends in here. All right, we got people with us today. So let's go into Nugger Chug. And for the once, I actually know the answers to everything because I had to make this, so I'm not allowed to vote. That's why we have a little peanut gallery cam here, and these guys are going to help. So the way this game works is we say some word or phrase or something, and you guys have to guess whether it is a strain of marijuana or it is a guitar pedal. So I know at least 2 of you guys have seen it before. I know you guys have watched this, so let's get right into it. The first one I have, I don't even remember these, but let's find out. The first one, Delahaze. Delahaze.
That's gotta
That
be
could be like a univibe. I could see that being like,
There's delay in it.
oh yeah, that's got to be a pedal.
They're going pedal.
You guys go and pedal. What about the peanut gallery? Tell you what, I want 2 votes. I want the votes from you guys, and then I want the votes from the band also.
Oh, this is the best day. I'm gonna go weed because they went pedals, and part of me says weed.
Okay. So you guys think that? All right, give me a drum roll, please.
Oh, but it could.
And oh,
Delahaze.
it's weed.
Oh damn.
It's
Wait,
weed.
what strain was it? Was it?
It's a sativa.
Is it sativa? Cool.
Yeah. It's so funny too because like I had to go. I had to try to figure out where Connor gets this information from, and I think I found the website he uses for it. So this is my first time, guys. Be nice to me. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one is Fuzzy Melon. See, I feel like I'm not as good at this as Connor
Fuzzy-
is, but you guys tell me.
I want.
Feels
I
like
can.
a way huge pedal.
It does sound like a way huge pedal. Maybe it is a way huge pedal.
Fuzzy melon. I feel like if you were making like a fuzz pedal, you wouldn't use the word fuzzy in it. I don't know.
I mean, I was wrong the first time.
I'm gonna go weed.
I
just
definitely
feel like-
have a pedal called the Gluttonous Fuzz. So
Well, yeah.
That was the first thing I thought too.
But fuzz. Yeah, it was more about the fuzzy part, not just using the word.
The adjective.
we got people in the chat right now are saying pedal. That's what they're saying. The people are saying pedal.
I see pedal with a question mark.
Not as convincing.
That's exactly.
I'm
what
gonna
it is.
go. I'm gonna go weed.
Gonna go weed. What about the peanut gallery?
Peanut Gallery calls weed.
Weed. All right, give me another drum roll, please. And
Yeah,
oh,
it's
there
a
it is.
hybrid.
Look at that. Look at
All
that.
right.
Dang. So what's the
Getting there.
score at right now?
2-1 us.
All right, cool. So let's. How does that make sense? We've only done 3.
Well, because we're different scores.
Oh, okay, sure. All right, sounds good to me, I guess. All right, moving on.
Now
Next
it's a
one.
competition. Good luck, guys.
Felt blanket.
That sounds like the most sleep-heavy weed I'd ever smoke.
Felt.
I would agree. I mean, look, I don't know how many.
Jay is 0 for 2, and he's upset about it.
Oh, I bet.
Faraz likes the idea of competitive nugger chug.
Yeah, right.
That's the way to do this from now
Felt
on.
blanket.
It's been weed 2 times. It's been nugged twice. So the odds of it being.
Unless this is
know.
something I thought about beforehand.
Who knows? Who knows if they're all weed? They could all.
Right.
Yeah.
I love them all being weed. That means like every answer on the test is C, you know?
What kind of pedal
Right.
would that be?
I feel like felt blanket is weed. I don't know why. I would never.
What kind of pedal would it be?
It could be a funky fuzz.
It could be.
Lou
I'm
says
not
that.
necessarily going pedal. I'm just saying.
Lubert says Rutsky and Ferns are giving cute game show couple vibes. So. And I'm with it.
It's funny. Yeah, I'm
All right.
going weed.
You're going weed. All right, so Peanut Gallery, what are you going?
I'm gonna go pedal this time.
All right, let's go pedal.
Drum roll, please. Oh!
Yeah! Who makes it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I found it on Etsy.
Oh.
Yeah, right. It might not. It could be a 1 of 1. I don't know, but it's a pedal. It exists.
That's
You know,
pedal.
so
You
right.
got a picture.
I dug deep for some of these.
Wait,
I really
actually,
did.
I forgot to ask. What kind of effect was it?
It's a fuzz.
It is a fuzz.
It actually
You're right.
does say on the thing that it's a fuzz. I mean,
Love
it says
that.
fuzz with a bunch of Z's. So
Right, because it's a felt blanket. Because it puts you to sleep.
yeah, you guys got
Maybe
it.
it's like a doom fuzz, like the band Sleep.
Oh, maybe.
Anyway.
All right, moving on. Next one. Blue Hippo.
Oh,
that's a
that-
pedal.
That's a pedal. That's a way
That's a
huge.
way huge. That's
Yep.
a chorus.
Wow, look at that. You guys, look, I threw up a softball for you guys on that
Hey.
one. I don't even need a drum roll for it. You guys got
Yeah.
that one. All right, you guys think you're so smart.
4-2. I'm not keeping score.
Gas face.
Oh, weed.
Well, it's like it reminds me like a fuzz face.
Someone could. Yeah, someone could really.
Yeah.
It could be both a weed and a pedal.
No.
I feel like if-
I want to go pedal. I feel like
I
someone
don't
would
know.
name a
I'm gonna
pedal
go
this.
I'm gonna go pedal. If they were smart, they make it look like a gas mask. That'd be cool.
Right.
I'm all about the gas mask. Our logo is a gas mask. So,
Right.
That's true.
what about
You're
Peanut
smart.
Gallery? What do you guys think?
I want to say weed, just because that sounds like some stuff that would just put you on your ass.
Yeah, it does. I would also say weed.
All right, we're just gonna go weed. We're going for it. Full
All right.
send.
Give me the drum roll.
Yeah.
that's
All right.
I like that I didn't specify that we were gonna need drum rolls here, and he's just filling it. Like he's just making it happen. It's something I make Rutsky do all the time.
If
Like
there's
it wasn't-
one thing a
it-
drummer can do.
Right, it's like it wasn't discussed before, you know. But
Nah,
I'm gonna
it
get like a
makes
punk
sense.
rock drummer in here one day who just can't do it. Like I know it's gonna be
Or
really
he's gonna
funny.
do it, and it's all singles.
That would also be good. All right, cool. Moving on. Next one. I think this is the last one too.
Real shade to
I've
punk
been
rock
so
drummers.
confident, and I've been wrong every
Acapulco
time.
Gold.
That feels like a weed.
Ooh, wait.
I love how everyone calls it a weed when we play this game. That feels like a weed. Like everybody does.
Wait. No. This is a pedal.
This is a pedal.
This is a pedal. Wait, I've been wrong every time though.
Whatever you
I've been wrong every time.
Whatever you think it is.
I know. I got Costanza myself. Like whatever I'm thinking.
Wow,
like,
I've never seen the chat so divided on this one before.
I think it's a pedal. I think is it like one of those Fender ones? Do they do those? They do those weird names.
Oh, those newer ones that they were
I
doing,
think it's a Fender.
like the Pug List.
Yeah. I don't know, but I've been
Alright.
wrong. I've been wrong every time. I can't.
We'll go pedal. We'll
I'm
collectively,
rejecting-
as the
I'm
E-Block,
recusing
go
myself.
pedal.
For the sake of it, we're gonna go weed. We're just gonna go opposite.
All right, drum roll, please.
Oh, it's both.
Get
right.
wrecked. This is the
Yeah.
first ever both we've ever had.
Right.
Troll.
That was also the
I was about
first
to roll
clean
my
sweep
dice.
we had because we were right every time.
You know, there actually were quite a few people in the chat who said both. There actually is.
Oh,
so,
bless
yeah.
your hearts.
Look at that. We love to see it. So
Oh, wait, can you quickly flip to our camera? Quick shout out to our friends at Collar City Guitars.
wow, look at that. Look at
Peter,
big
you're the
shot.
man.
I wonder if he's here right now.
We
He was working on the
drink
lights when I saw him before. so.
Drinks in your coasters. I
All
love
right,
them.
guys. That's the end of Nugger Chug here. That's the last slide that we got. So that being said, I think it's time for a little bit more music.
Let's do it.
Let's
It's gonna be sad now.
let's dive into it, fellas. Let's
We'll
let's
play
make it
something
happen.
sad then. Yeah.
Whenever you guys are ready.
Alrighty. All right. Let's do. You want to play Sleepy Eyes? I feel like we need a little pick me up after that
A
game.
little bit of that that felt blanket.
Yeah.
The sleepy eyes slipping in and out of your mind. Baby, it's about time you let me see you from outside. Cause I've been in and out my cage, I thought I left you all alone. Is there something I should say? Would I leave you on the floor? But all I see is might just let you walk on over. Come on over. And I might just let you walk all over me. But all I see is might just let you walk on over. Come on over, baby. And I might just let you walk all over me. The sleepy eyes slipping in and out of your mind. So baby, it's about time you let me see you from outside. Cause I've been in and out my cage, I thought I left you all alone. And is there something I should say? Would I leave you on the floor? But all I see is might just let you walk on over. Come on over. And I might just let you walk all over me. Might just let you walk on over. Come on over. And I might just let you walk all over me. know we're just the same. And I'll never let you down. That's why I'm sending all my love to you. And I know you might be the one. That's why I'm sending all my love to you. I'm crawling deeper and deeper, standing on your porch in the pouring rain. I'm falling deeper and deeper. Can't believe that I need you when I know we're just the same. And I'll never let you down. That's why I'm sending all my love to you. And I know you might be the one. That's why I'm sending all my love to you. Na 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 na. But all I see is all I see is all I see is all I see. All I see, all I see, all I see, all I see. Might just let you walk on over, come on over, come on over. Might just let you walk all over me. Might just let you walk on over, come on over, baby. And I might just let you walk all over me. Just let you walk.
Woo! Hell yeah. So, can someone who watched more Harry Potter than me explain what this joke for us just put in the group chat is? That pocket is so deep, Hermione Granger used it in the 7th book. Can someone just tell me what that means? I've been like, since I saw the comment.
Isn't it that bag that you can just keep putting stuff in, and it just that you can put an unlimited amount of things in this bag? I haven't seen none of the movies, but I think
I literally was like, the one stipulation was someone who's seen it more than me, and the one person who probably hasn't seen Harry Potter
I saw
in that room.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay.
Right.
I think it's enough in the zeitgeist of the world that you would know.
That's super funny. It's like I had one requirement, you know. Oh, Faraz is like, yeah, that's what he meant. So that's great. That's awesome. How does it sound, everyone in the chat? Let me know how that sounds. We're always trying new stuff here. We're on episode 4, like I said, so I just want to make sure. I mean, it sounds great in our mix.
A New
right now,
Hope.
so A New Hope. That's right. Episode 4. So I think it's time for another game.
Hey, game.
But what I want to do is I want the people in the chat. Actually, you know what? How about this? How many people are in that room? There's 6 people in that room. All right, 6 people in that room, but Fern's vote counts as 2. Do we want to play an old game or a new game?
New game.
New game.
Nope, old game.
Old
Rutsky
game.
says old game. Fern says new. What about the band? What do you guys think?
Let's play an old game. They're all new to us, so.
All right, sounds like old game. So, all right, now because Fern's got overruled, I'm gonna let him decide which one we play. We can either play whale scale, or we can play poison or noises. Which one do you want to play, Rutsky? All right, I'm sorry, Ferns. Rutsky, you don't get to decide.
Do a whale scale first.
Yeah.
That's because we need to move a camera, and Ferns doesn't feel like doing it right now.
I'm ready to do it, but when. Never mind.
Whale scale. So if you don't know the rules to whale scale, we've actually only played it one time before, so that would make sense. Whale scale essentially is where I give them, or Connor decided it last time, we give them a musician, and we have to rank them on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 being incredibly overrated, 10 being incredibly underrated. So I'm going to start with the list. Let's set this up, and you guys are comfortable with the rules, I'm assuming, at this point? Yeah, there's not much to them. So, okay, here we go. Starting it out. Whale scale. Are these animations incredible? Connor made them. They're so good. This is why he gets paid the medium bucks, you know. So, all right, cool. So, whale scale. First person on the whale scale list. Remember, 0 underrated, 0 overrated, 10 underrated, and 5 or 6 is like, yeah, they're like known for what they should be known for. So, moving on. First one, Josh Homme, Queens of the Stone Age. What do you guys think? I know Rutsky's opinion already. So
Yes.
I'm not well versed in at all. So I don't know. I would say underrated because that isn't really.
That's fair if you
Yeah.
don't know
I
him
would
and we're
agree.
talking about him.
Yeah.
I would agree. You should. He's gnarly. I give him a solid 8.
8 for underrated.
8 for underrated, maybe a 9 because he's done some shit that's absolutely blown my mind.
He's kind of got, I think they call it the drunken stumble is what they call his means for playing. Essentially, he like falls into like everything he plays. It's really interesting.
He also does this really cool thing with his tone when he's dialing in his tone that I think is super really cool. He takes all the treble out. A lot. So on a couple of his records, he would run through like 8-10 bass amps, like huge combo bass amps, or stacks rather, and he would roll all the treble off and all the bass and just push the mids.
That's so cool.
And you get this really gnarly guitar sound.
They'll also mic the back of the amp sometimes with a 7B, like I'm talking into right now, like the back of the amp, which is interesting.
Yeah, if you want a good reference, go listen to the album Era Vulgaris. I'll pull it in a second and show you.
I think I can see it in the records
Yeah,
behind
let me
you,
grab
honestly.
it.
So
Yeah.
that's super funny. We got like somewhere around 7.56 seems to be what everyone's kind of coming to a consensus on there.
This
So
is very educational.
hey, listen, you're gonna learn a lot today. It's a tiny one, Rutsky. Yeah, there it is. Don't let him fall out.
I will not.
So yeah, that's a good record. We have a
It's
lot of Queens
great
records in there.
record.
So.
There's some guitar tone on this and some solos that'll absolutely blow your mind.
All right, we'll move on. You guys didn't know that one. So next guy, we've got Eric Clapton. You guys heard of him before? Do you guys know Eric Clapton? Have you guys heard of him?
Wait, so overrated is a 10?
Overrated
No,
is
overrated
a
is
0.
0.
Overrated is a 0.
I'm gonna say like a 3. I feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 4.
Well, the Blues Breakers album
that is
is-
underrated.
is underrated. We'll
Well,
put
that's
that.
that's like where like the Blues Breaker like got its name, right? So in the pedal world, I feel like we're
What is it?
supposed to like it.
John
Jay says
Mayall
1.
and the
Jeez.
Blues Breakers. Yeah.
That's also like the Beano comic one, right? Isn't that where like the Beano boost came from? Isn't that like the whole thing? I could be wrong about that. I don't know, but I personally put him at like a 2.
Yeah.
So he's like my least favorite. If like the
2 or
four,
3.
if like the 4 pillars are like Clapton, Page, Hendrix, and who do they usually
Jeff
put as the-
Beck.
Yeah, Jeff Beck. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the other one they put in the pillars, right? Like 3 of those dudes were in the Yardbirds.
Yeah.
He's easily my least favorite.
Yeah, he
like,
doesn't
no
really
doubt.
stand
You know what I
up there,
mean?
yeah.
So, all right, cool. I think that's a good. How about the Peanut Gallery? What do you guys think?
I think that I'll give him a 2 as well because I don't think of him in the thing that he made the Blues Breakers famous for, but I also I feel like I overlook Cream. I feel like Cream is underrated and Eric Clapton is overrated.
Do you guys know what
It's a good take.
Ginger Baker and black coffee have in common?
No, Jordan. What do Ginger Baker and Black Coffee have?
They both suck without cream. Moving on.
Oh.
Sorry. All right. Kevin Parker, Tame Impala. You guys familiar?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I would say properly rated. I feel like culturally he's loved. And
Yeah, he
he's
definitely
and
is,
he's
for
great.
sure.
properly rated.
And he's
5.
great. Yeah, it's a 5. That's an
I
even
mean, the
5
fact that
for
people
me.
still make it like a point, like, oh, do you know it's just one guy? Is really,
Right, like it's never been done before.
Yeah.
It says a lot about him. I think he's properly rated.
Yeah.
Super popular, really good.
Literally in the comments, Lou's like, it's one guy. Like, literally in the comments. Let's see. Jay gives him a 7. I give him like a 6.
Yeah.
I think he's
It's a
in
5
the.
pushing 6.
Yeah. So that's how I feel too. So all right.
I
All
can't
right.
think of a single Tame Impala riff, so I'm gonna give him a 6.
How about that one that goes bow bow
Yeah.
bow 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 now bow
Okay.
now?
I'm gonna give him a 7 because now I feel like I need to go listen to him again.
Yeah.
Hey, yes.
Hey, look at that.
That one.
Made it happen. All right, moving on. Next one. We've got Matt Bellamy from Muse.
Oh,
This one's a little divisive.
I don't even.
think.
I don't know if I've ever
Well,
really heard of
when
that.
when I was in like the 6th grade,
There's always one. There's always one guy in the band that has the story about Muse from
when I
the
was in
6th
the
grade.
6th grade, I thought that I liked Muse.
I like that you thought that you liked them,
Um,
and then my mom got a job.
I forgot people used to say that.
I'm not going anywhere with it. I just have listened to Muse, and I was
This is like when they like
Rocky.
interviewed the president. He was like, "I smoked it, but I did not inhale." You know, I feel like that's what's happening right now.
I listened, but I did not bop my head.
So what number? What number are you giving?
4. No,
6, more
You think
underrated.
he's underrated.
Wait, no, 4.
Yeah, I thought you got the scale backwards again, right? What about Peanut Gallery?
I'll go with a 4. That sounds.
I
great.
feel like they're yeah, I'll give them a 4 too. They're one of those bands that I'm like, every time I think of Muse, I think Muse. But
Yeah.
I can't tell. But the same thing. But the few times that I've gone to listen to Muse, I've learned something. You know, they do music good. They music well.
Yeah.
So let's give them a 4.
I'm with it. I think personally, I'd probably give them like a 3 or a 4. Also.
Well,
so.
hang on. While we're talking about Muse, the one thing that always fascinated me about Muse was that they know how to bring new technologies into basic setups. Like he's got like chaos pads in his guitar.
Yeah.
Like, but then
But like,
you're
if that's
not
the most
playing
interesting
guitar,
thing about
yeah.
you know, like I'm kind of not. We're moving on. We've
Yeah.
already talked about a
He's
3
gotten
for
enough.
too
He's a
long.
4.
You know.
Right.
Yeah.
4.
This one's for Ferns.
The Edge.
Oh, I hate the Edge.
Yeah, he's got a thing. If you guys want to know anything about Ferns, he has 2 musicians he really hates. It's The Edge and Lars Ulrich. Those are the 2. Like he just cannot stand either
Fuck
of
'em
those
both,
guys.
I don't care who hears it.
The Edge is probably watching right now.
I,
So,
I hope he is, and I hope he sees me talking shit about him.
I feel like he's another example of a 4. Like, yeah.
Is it possible that he's so overrated that he's actually become underrated?
That's some real
No,
one.
the
Yeah.
energy.
answer is no.
No, I feel like he's like people talk about him too much.
I
Well,
think
they're
that-
just
well,
YouTube's
in
just-
the pedal world, he's talked about a lot because he kind of like cornered coined that quarter note,
Yes.
the dotted eighth. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like in delays, that was kind of like
Yep.
his thing. So, Jay says the Edge is a solid 1.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, thank you,
He's just
Jay.
double delays the person.
Yeah. All right. I'll give him like a 2 at
Didn't a
least.
pedal just come out that was like edgy? Wasn't it, like- you know what I mean? Wasn't there like some delay that just whatever? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm wrong. I think you're just thinking of a strain of weed, actually.
If anyone knows of a recently released Edge pedal, please put it in the comments.
Yeah, we got a lot of 1s in the crowd right now, so let's
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah.
Wow, is he the most overrated guitarist of all time? That's pretty funny.
I agree.
Next, Corey Wong.
Oh, I go overrated, but
Overrated.
yeah.
Yeah, I also
Yeah,
go
bro.
overrated.
Y-
But I
yeah.
do appreciate that you put him as the Fearless Flyers guitar player.
Well, to be fair, he's actually not a credited member of Wolfpack.
yeah, that makes sense.
He's only a touring member.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I put this one on because I thought I was gonna have to argue with you guys about it. I thought
No,
like if there was
super
gonna be
overrated.
like just not just because like the genre of music or anything he plays, like just the more like vampy guitar kind of thing, and like I just thought that was more. Yeah, I really thought that like I thought this was gonna be like me arguing with everybody, but it turns out we all think he's a little bit overrated.
I feel like he gets a lot of credit for just going.
Yeah, no,
He
absolutely.
does it really fast.
Yeah, but he's really good at it.
Like, I don't know.
I mean the compressor is cool.
I'm also not a hater. I love Corey Wong, but I
Yeah.
should say he's
Yeah.
he's
See,
great.
that's the thing. All right,
I
but
saw
what you
him play.
what you just said, the compressor is really good. But Wampler designed the compressor, not him. You know what I mean?
He
Like,
made a
like
really good pitch. He made a great video.
yeah, he was like, I know how this conversation went. Like, I kind of know Brian, but also like I've heard like his podcast before. Like the way this conversation went is Corey was like, I like this compressor and this compressor. What do they have in common? And he's like, this chip. He's like, cool. Can we make it with that one? You know what I mean? That's like the whole conversation. So, he does. Faraz is right. He's got riffs. He does everything. He's also like a really good session guy. Like he really is. But
He's a good producer. I feel like I haven't heard something from Corey Wong that I didn't think was like pretty good.
no, I actually also think he's a way better bass player than he is a guitar player.
Do we feel like he's properly rated by the culture though? I
No.
feel like he's.
Overrated for sure.
Yeah.
In my
I
opinion.
would give him a 3.
3 is comfy. I could sit
3
down
is
at 3.
comfy.
He's got a style. That's
He
fun.
does.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the whole music industry like quickly became oversaturated with that sound at the same time, and they were like, "Here's Corey Wong's face. That's the sound."
All right, so we're going 3, 3, or 4. Is that where we're landing?
I-
Yeah, I'll give him a
this is
4.
He's a nice man. I don't like.
Moving on.
Yeah. we
Oh
love
wait, that's the
Corey.
last one I think. Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
All right. Cool. Good job,
I wanna
everyone.
torch more people.
Don't worry, there's plenty of time.
You guys want to talk about John Mayer?
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I've stayed away from that one because I know one day
I
Connor's
know.
gonna put it on there for me. That would have been the more divisive one amongst this group probably.
Yeah, it would've
but
been.
yeah. I could have guessed. You don't even. I can smell it on your band.
I'm a huge John Mayer fan, but I think he's incredibly overrated. at the
I
same
may or
time.
may not be playing a John Mayer signature Stratocaster. right now.
Ooh. Well, all right, fellas. Let's
Let's close it up.
let's do some more tunes. Let's hit us with another one, please.
Play the John Mayer song.
Yeah, and then we'll get flagged.
Okay, let's do. Should we just do a jam?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's like roughly time it out.
Yeah. Just start playing something, Devin. We'll figure it out.
That one got a lot of attention from the crowd in here. There was some very happy campers with that general vibe, I think.
That was tasty
Yeah,
as
yeah.
hell.
There was a
I
good
was
pocket.
hungry and now I'm not.
Right.
Oh, cool.
So I had our boys set up the next game in there, but before we run into that, well, actually, no, let's play the game first. Maybe we can make these things happen in tandem. So
Ooh, like
next
a bike.
game we are playing is. Do you think this is? Rutsky Ferns, I know we don't have a camera on you right now, but do you
Yes.
guys think this is probably the favorite game on here, or do you think it's Nugger Chug?
I think it's my favorite game on here.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
I think Nugger Chug might be the fan favorite.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
I think this is the house favorite.
Okay, that's fair. So let me see here. I don't need to pull up anything for this one. We're just going to play the game. So the game is Poison or Noises. And the way this game works is there are 2 boxes, and I had our buddies set up the 2 boxes. Look, we actually have a camera for it now. It's the first time ever we've actually
Box
had a
cam.
camera. Right, if you can believe it. I had them set it up. So, and I realized that one of them says ass on it now, so that's good. I think Jay made
Here,
the
wait,
A
change
box.
the camera for a sec.
Okay, sure. I know that Jay did the A box. I think Rutsky did the B box.
I
I'm pretty sure.
definitely did the B box.
And Jay did A because yay. That's what they said on the live stream, and we've been talking about it ever since. So, okay. So the way this game works is there are 2 boxes. One of them has poison, one of them has noises. There are only 2 people in your band that play pedal boards. So you 2 guys are going to have to play for this one. This being said, I would like
I fixed it.
Yeah.
Ace.
Now it says ace. You want me to change it to another one?
No, I don't want you to do anything else. Tell you what. Who should we decide? You know, it's
Aaron.
usually yeah. You think he picks?
Drummer choice.
You know, it's almost always the drummer choice actually. All right, yeah, we'll do drummer choice.
Someone should maybe make it a rule.
Right, yeah, maybe it should, right? Because the drummer is usually the guy that doesn't play pedals, so that makes sense. So that being said, I think what you have to do is you have to pick which one of them gets A and which one of them gets B. That's what you have to do, and then whoever gets B gets noises, which is a fun pedal that they have to put into their rig. I made it a pretty easy one to put
Wait,
into a rig today.
You
so.
don't even know what it is, and I don't remember what I put.
Dude, everyone always forgets. Whoever I have set it up goes, I don't remember. It's been too long. So.
Someone's gonna get poison, and someone's gonna get noises, and it's up to you to decide. No pressure.
Is it good poison?
Well, you're gonna find out.
Is there really bad poison?
When was the last time you had mouthwash?
When was the last time you had mouthwash cut with hydrogen peroxide?
It's not like that.
Maybe today.
All right, what do you guys think? Who gets what? Drummer's choice.
I'll give Luke the B box, and I'll give James the A.
Cause James.
All right, give us a drum roll, and Rutsky or Ferns when you guys do the reveal. A is poison, B is a pedal today. Another roll, we love to see it. B is actually another collab from Poison Noises. It is the Seasoned Landis Cosmos. If you guys haven't played this one yet, it is a tape delay into a spring reverb, all in one box. This particular pedal is all through hole and no DSP. I don't know if that's ever been done before in a pedal. That was kind of the whole pitch for this thing.
That's
So,
cool. That is very cool.
so that being said, who got A, who got B?
James.
Oh, cool. Cool. All right, love to see it.
Do me
So,
a favor. Can you mute the guitar?
yes, I can. I can
You
do
gotta
that.
pop that on your board. my
Cool.
friend.
I'll just replace this guy.
It's fitting. I thought you
Do you want me to put that amp on standby real fast so we don't get no popping?
Now you got a
I've got it muted, Rutsky.
All right. you can-
So while we're doing that,
Camera, can I?
you can do it into 3. That's directly behind you.
Up. Yep.
There it is. What you are enjoying is apple juice, 127 proof apple juice. That is what you are having right now. So that being said, there's a lot of comments in the YouTube thread that were asking about the pedals that you guys have on your boards. So first, I want to know everything that's on the sax rig, and then tell me everything that's on the guitar rig, and we'll go through them in order. So you can run through them, you can just talk about them, whatever. But people were certainly asking about what's on each one.
Fantastic. This is like a gateway drug. Like I've always wanted to do a rig rundown.
So-
I can't find enough people to just talk about my pedal board.
Just come over more. That's all we do here.
Like the amount of times I turn to you like at like 11
Straight every day. You're
It's
like,
every day. Everything's a problem. It was a problem when I walked in here today. Okay, into what camera should I face?
Do you want me to bring camera 5 over?
No, you can do. Yeah, sure.
I'll just bring
that's
it
not
over.
that's not gonna reach all the way over there. I tell you what though, if you stand up, we
Watch
can see
me.
it in camera 3.
Perfect. Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
All right. Camera 3. This is my pedal board. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Give us from start to finish, going from sax to
Okay.
DI.
So being a sax player, I have a wireless mic here. It's a little finicky. You can't just plug in and play. So there's all these concerns about getting your mic into the board. You need some kind of preamp. This is the first pedal I ever bought. It's a multi-effects vocal pedal. It's a Boss VE20. So I use this for my preamp, just to get my mic signal through the board. It's got some pitch effects. It's got some delay verb that's kind of finicky. I don't really use it a ton, but it's got the pitch. I like the pitch, and honestly, it serves as a very good preamp. I like that. Powers everything. From there, I go into a Poison Noises collaboration.
Hey, we haven't really talked about that too much
No.
yet, actually.
Yeah,
So when I first started talking to you guys about this, you invited me out to a show. By the way, if you're a 518 band and you invite me to a show, especially if it's in like Troy or really just anywhere within like 15 minutes of that, I have like every obligation to just go, and I can't pretend like I have anything else going on. So invite me to your shows, and I will probably come. But the way it came out with them is they said, "Hey, come and check this out." I was like, "Okay." Got to catch them live for the first time. Got overserved, and then I danced to their set for pretty much the whole night. I also like had to like, I don't know if I told you guys this story, like I parked my car at a parking garage like around the corner, and they like locked the doors, and I actually scaled the parking garage up 3 floors like on the outside of it. Yeah, it was a different time in my life. And I climbed all the way up and then managed to get in and then lifted the gate and got out from the inside, which is probably shouldn't be like admitting to that on a live stream, but that is what happened, and I got my car out that night. Yeah, that was a crazy night. So but yeah, so we saw that show, and I was like, we should do a collab, and that eventually became this very cool envelope filter with like a rat style distortion. And so and actually I was a little apprehensive to how it was going to work on saxophone, but you seem to have found the sweet spot for it, so that's super rad.
Yeah, I mean, I usually play it with my tenor. I'm playing an alto today just because I have one. It's fun to try stuff, but I really love the way I dial it in on the tenor. The distortion, I'm still looking for a way to do it where like sound people don't want to hunt me down.
Yeah, you got to kind of like turn down the volume for every bit of gain, just like a rat.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's got such a great envelope though. It works on the entire register. It's very fun. I love a good envelope filter, and this one is special to us, so I like it a lot.
Yeah, limited to 10 only, I think, right?
Yeah, 10
Yeah.
only.
We still got a few.
Oh dang.
We
Well,
got-
hey, where can people get them if they're still
On our
available?
eblockband.com.
Yes.
All right, tight.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a few folks to go over there and check that out. So
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you'll hear it on guitar too, but I play it on sax. And then from there, I go into a Strymon Deco, which is just tape saturation, and it's got all my modulation effects in it. Am I taking too long to talk?
No,
I
no.
really-
No, go
Don't
ahead.
be self. This
I
is a
do the
pedal
whole-
show.
There's few things like hearing a horn player talk about their pedal board because it's not frequent. I'm loving this. I'm learning a lot from this right now.
You can't give me this juice. I'm gonna keep going.
Please.
All right. So yeah, the Strymon Deco has all of my favorite modulation in one box. On the left side, it has this tape saturation, which I really just kind of keep as an always on. Mostly like a volume control, adds like a little bit of something to it, but I never push it. And then the right side is, Modulation City. I use it for some warbly stuff. It's got kind of like a lo-fi type of thing to it. The flanger, though, on this pedal is absolutely ridiculous. I use the flanger, you just hold it down. It's great auto flange. I have this cruddy little expression pedal for controlling the rate, so I can just have all these different modulations at my foot, from just real low to flanger to chorus to some double tracking. Very nice pedal. All the modulation. Desert Island, one box, beautiful. Love Strymon.
Which one is that control pedal going into?
That's going into the Strymon, this gray one right here.
That's a very unique use, and I like that you did that.
Thanks, buddy. I wish I had a better expression pedal.
So it gets the job done, don't it?
If you want to talk expression pedals, There's a couple of good ones to check out.
Yeah, I see them, but they're not all. They basically give these away for free. So
If you ever go by Guitar Center,
Yeah.
the Pro
Yes.
Line pedal.
The Pro Line Expression
Pro
pedal
Line
is like
Expression
so
pedal
good.
is good for
Oh,
no
you can
reason.
use it on this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Does
cool.
it feel like an Ernie Ball though?
I think it feels better personally.
Really?
It's very
way
very
bigger,
smooth.
way bigger range of motion
Really?
too.
Yes.
You know
Agreed.
what's the Chase Bliss one is so cool though. That, it has,
That
like,
one
the
is
wheel
sick.
with the
yeah,
rotor,
the wheel
the
is
numbers.
cool,
Yeah,
and you can
that's
control
rad.
2 at once, which is great
Oh,
for
that's cool.
a small board that you obsess over all the time and can't stop taking apart and putting back together.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then from that, I go into currently I have Luke's pedal. We kind of swapped reverbs.
We did swap reverbs.
So I have his Flint. Dude, I almost have like the Strifecta.
Strifecta.
That's kind of funny.
I almost have it.
You
Well,
just
I
need
don't-
like L cap.
it's kind of
Yeah.
debated what it actually is, but yeah, with the L cap, that would be like the cool version of the Strifecta.
Oh, that's so funny. I love Strifecta.
Yeah, I can't believe I've never heard that before.
Yeah, yeah, it's an aspiration.
Yeah.
You got 600 or what, $900? You could,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, if you get the big, that's like the church players, like dream rate, whatever. The Flint is great. It's got a beautiful reverb. It's got a beautiful trem. On that jam, you heard some trem. You could probably talk about it more than I do. I've just played it the last couple weeks, really. Fantastic. I think I have to buy one unless Luke just forgets to take it back.
The best part is that you can go reverb, because usually people put the reverb as their last pedal, but putting trem after reverb is the coolest thing ever.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's do this. Let's dive into what's on Luke's board. What do you have on there right now?
Wait,
know
I
you
have
just
one more
added-
pedal.
Oh, do you? What do you have?
Come on.
Tell us more. Tell us
I
more.
care so much.
I love this.
Okay, and my last pedal. It's not even fun. It's not even a cool pedal. It's just a GC2. It's a limiting amplifier. Thanks Keeley for making a little something something. I really just use it. Okay, it's not cool. I don't even use the compressor.
It's a compressor, James.
But I don't even use it for compression. I just use it as like a master. It's just a clean
It's
boost.
Oh,
All right,
cool.
on to Luke's cool.
You want to talk about it more for like another 20 minutes?
I could, but now I don't want to. It's fine. It's all right.
Wait,
All
no.
right.
Actually, who makes it? Keeley.
Sounds
Yeah,
like Robert's
Keeley.
pedal, yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
Cool. Well, now there's no time for the guitar player board, so let's. I'm just kidding. Go ahead and talk about it. Tell us what's on the board.
Yeah, so I'm going into the email right now, and right now I have the email set for we found when we were going through all making demo videos for the email, there was this sound that we found where if you go reverse on the direction, sensitivity all the way down, filter all the way up, and then just a little bit of gain, range all the way up, it sound like.
Here,
Is
let me
that coming through?
turn that guitar back on. Go ahead.
So there's my clean tone. This is what it sounds like. It's just kind of fried and really high passed, but if you add a ton of spring reverb from a pedal that I've never turned on before.
Yeah, just turn the delay knobs all the way down, and it'll be just reverb.
Yeah. So you can get we like it because it gets a Khruangbin tone. Which is kind of the sound of those Khruangbin records, because he uses a wah pedal cocked all the way down, just on all the time, and that's kind of what this is simulating with the envelope. So
That reverb sounds so good too.
it does sound really
That's
good.
a great tone.
So I use it like that. Sometimes I honestly need to put 2 emails on this because the normal envelope filter, I need that too.
Let's do presets next.
Yeah, and then I go into a Behringer Super Fuzz, which is sick. It's awesome.
Love it.
I got it for $14.
Is that a Sweetwater special?
Yeah, this was a Black Friday purchase. I think I had less than $14 in my bank account when I ordered it too. I was all overcharged. I don't use it that. I've been going doing just crazy sounds. Not crazy sounds. Pretty basic fuzz sounds, but yeah, it's cool.
Jay wanted to know what setting you use on your bonsai. He was asking that before.
Oh, I flip around because Right now it's on the TS10 because I'm trying to be John Mayer and I'm a wannabe, and I can't afford an actual TS10. But the TS7 is honestly the sleeper
Yeah, I agree.
on the hot mode or whatever. Like, it's the best. But that's honestly usually too much gain for me. And the OD1 is honestly, that's the real sleeper of the whole thing. But
So every pedal on your board is a sleeper. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, yeah.
His whole pedal board is just a nursery. Everything's sleeping.
Yeah.
all the time.
Then after, yeah, and then I have the hauntings here, which I'm. It's. You were saying before, but is it different than the Knuckle Sandwich V3?
It's the same as the Knuckle Sandwich V3.
It's the same.
So
as
the same way that like my postman is to your email, the hauntings is to the Knuckle Sandwich 3. There's like minor differences, but you know.
Cool.
It glows in the dark.
And it glows in the
It
dark.
does glow in the dark.
You know what's so funny too is like I was kind of like saving that for something, and then I was like just talking to Dan Wade. Shout out Dan Wade.
Shout out to Dan Wade.
You know, I'm gonna tell you a funny Dan Wade story real quick because Dan Wade is just a funny human being to me. Dan Wade, when we were at Gemfest, he was just like, the band Lock 9 came on, which was like another band that was playing there at the time. Rutsky, you were there for this, yeah.
Wild.
They are
Yeah,
just
this
like
is
a
great
crazy,
story.
weird experimental band. They were like someone was like painting on stage, and they were like smashing their heads through like the portraits while they were doing it. It was nuts. So,
There was
anyways,
so many props.
yeah. So
It was
someone
such a
someone
show.
walks on stage in like a full cloak and like with their hands together and like walks on stage, and Dan Wade just out of nowhere just goes with a beer in his hand, just sits there. He goes, "Oh shit, they brought a druid." And it was one of my favorite things I've ever heard a human being say about a band on stage. It was very funny. Anyways, I mentioned to him like some of the different paint styles I had and everything like that, and he was like, "Yeah, glow in the dark has to happen." And I was like, "Yeah, for his band, it kind of makes sense. It looks like a spooky thing, you know." So
Yeah. I actually had a question about this pedal.
hit me with it.
So the middle switch, no diodes. That's what that one is, right?
Correct.
Can you explain what that means and how?
Yeah. So in a tube screamer, it's like the first popularized pedal to have diodes in the effects loop of the op amp, and essentially what that means is that where the inverting stage is that like creates the distortion, the diodes are in there as opposed to being running from the end of the signal to ground, which is like traditionally hard clipping, which is how like all pedals were done at the time. So, well, not all pedals, most pedals were done at times. Like that's how Rats were, DoD 250s, Distortion Pluses, like the Arion distortion and all that stuff. Like they were all hard clippers. And soft clipping, the idea was because the clipping was happening inside the operational amplifier, it had like a different impact on like how much of your original tone was coming through, was the idea. And which is funny because most people who I know run it like actually kind of like turn the gain down and then slam the volume into an amplifier. So what that does is essentially when you're clipping a wave, like imagine like this is a sound wave, right? So let me see if I can do this into the camera so it makes more sense. So like that's your regular like sine wave. What clipping does is you're rounding off the top and bottom of the wave, right? So well, the top of the wave this way and the bottom of the wave that way. So by rounding that off, squaring it off, you're creating distortion. So what happens is in conventional distortion is the way it works. What you're doing is you're like crushing the signal, cutting off parts of the wave, which effectively makes it quieter, and then you boost the volume back up with makeup gain to make up for it. So by taking those diodes out, it obviously gets significantly louder because that first part of the stage where you are getting rid of some of the signal doesn't happen anymore. So essentially what it does is it allows for more headroom, gives you more volume, and should effectively give you more of like your original timbre also, and the diodes just essentially become superfluous. So that's what no diode clipping is.
That's
essentially
cool. Yeah, when I first plugged it, I didn't know what any of the switches were, and that was immediately my favorite. Yeah, I love it.
If you like slamming amps, like I think that's the way to go personally. So
I'm definitely into that. Yeah, we have like some like whatever road gigs coming up, and I'm literally just like chucking that pedal in a backpack with a one spot and just leaving my pedal board at home because it just does all the.
I love that. Yeah, and then that one also has like the clean blend and all the other fun stuff on it. And you're running it at 18 volts, which is the other thing that it does, which is very, very cool.
Yeah.
So don't plug your tube screamers into 18 volts. So I don't think you can do that just because mine does it. They can't all do that. So what else you got on that board?
And then going into the Chase Bliss warped vinyl,
Right.
which
We
is
were talking about that before.
noisy, but
So is vinyl though.
true. almost keep it on all the time because you barely notice it. Just like a little jiggly.
flutter.
And I love that it has the tone knob, but sometimes I like crank that way down. And then it's like I can never be too bright. Like
That also totally gets rid of that hiss. Also, by
that's
the way.
very true. That's a good point. That's honestly usually where I keep it. But yeah, because then I can just kind of like never be, because I feel like guitar out of a PA after it's been mic'd is always too bright, in my opinion. Like, so that's kind of my mitigation against that.
Yeah, it really lets your vocal sit on top of your guitar tone, but you don't lose either. You don't lose your voice and you don't lose your
Right.
guitar tone.
Yeah. And then then I'm usually going into this Hall of Fame here, but right now plugged into, this is called the Cosmos.
Yeah. So that is the Seas Atlantis pedal, and what that is it's the tape delay on top and the spring reverb on the bottom. Essentially, is what it is. 3 separate controls for each one.
That is such a nice reverb. Wow.
Yeah, they're good dudes. We'll have them on the show eventually.
Yeah,
too,
that's
I'm sure.
James Mullen.
Yeah, he's a singer in that band. They're all really nice dudes
Yeah,
in that
they're
one. I think they still have some of those too. If you guys are interested in that after hearing this, so you guys gotta play a song with that thing now. We played the game. We saw your boards. Let's. How's the Poison? Did you finish the Poison yet?
Oh no, was I supposed to?
You gotta finish the Poison before you guys can play the next jam.
Before we play? Alright, give me a second.
That was about 2 seconds. All right, whenever you guys are ready, let's make some music happen. We found all the fun parts of that pedal pretty quick. Everyone was feeling that one. Everyone was feeling that one. Yeah, there were some good comments. So one person was like, "I can't think of a band that they remind me of," which is like, I think that's a nice compliment. There's some people. Someone in here has an email. They said they love hearing it.
Really?
Yeah,
Let's go!
So I love to see that.
Let's go!
We saw. What else we got? Someone else I'm doing a collab with. It just goes, "Holy shut, this is good." So because typos.
We love songs.
Yeah, we've just been. This is how we kind of like practice. Somebody just starts playing something, and then we all kind of join in.
No, it's rad, guys. I think this is a good platform for that too. You know what I mean? People who are coming here are just looking for something to do. So, and I think this definitely provides them with that outlet. And I think so far it seems like no one said it sucks yet, so that's good, right? That's always cool.
You need one hater though.
That's true.
You guys fucking suck.
There it is. That's why we have him here.
Wait, give me a
motivation.
camera. Give me a camera. Look at this.
Cameo.
Look at this.
Oh, he's very proud of this one.
Wow. Look at this. Who would have thought? If you liked us messing around, playing a bunch of nothing, well, look what we did. We made a CD playing a bunch of nothing. We were in Albany on a Tuesday. It was a snowstorm, and we recorded it, and we played a live set, 2 hours of improvised music, just like this here today. And if you come to a live show of ours in the near future, perhaps tomorrow down at the Hollow, perchance.
Perhaps tomorrow. That's the only place you can get this CD.
Currently, because we're only selling it in person, IRL. So if you want to get this IRL, if you like what you heard today, and this one is not for sale. We're gonna give this one. We're gonna keep it here. It's gonna stay here.
Hey.
But
we love swag. Give us more swag. Here at Poison Noises, we will accept any and all swag.
Yeah.
If you give us a T-shirt, I'll wear it on the live stream. That's a rule.
This is the only swag we have. So
and we'll definitely play it here for sure.
All right, end of pitch. Take the camera off.
So, guys, all we have left is one more game, and then we'll jam it to close it out. So, are you guys ready to be the first people to play our new game?
Yeah.
Cool. So this one is a little more of a problem-solving kind of thing. First one's a softball, and then after that, you guys kind of got to figure it out. So the way this works, and this is great, I used AI-generated imagery for the first time in my life for this one. So I typed in some things to try and get a logo for this, and the name of the game is Figure the Rig. Is the name of the game. So that's what AI thinks a pedal looks like, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, I don't know. No, and that's the best one it gave me. So
it could be like a CE1.
Looks like clip art.
It almost looks like a pickup in a box.
Yeah, it looks more like a
almost
humbucker
like
than anything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Harmonica.
It looks like all of those things together, which makes sense because that's how AI generated imagery works. So that being said, I think a lot of people's jobs are safe. That's what I want to say, at least for the immediate future. So that being said, Figure the Rig. So the way this game works is I show you one guitar, one amplifier, and two pedals. And you have to guess what famous guitar player's rig I am trying to imitate.
I like this game.
That is what we're doing. So, and like I said, the first one is a friggin' softball. If you don't get this, I'm going to be really disappointed in you guys. Who is this?
This is John.
Yeah, we got it.
Immediately. So that's how the game works, essentially, right?
This is literally the guitar I'm playing right now.
Yeah, well, his is the SRV,
Oh, that's
right?
that.
Which is what he played for a long time.
That's
was
what
that
this one's
SRV.
modeled after.
Yeah, right, exactly. And then his signature is someone else's
heavier
signature.
thing, Strat, right?
Yeah.
So
Great record.
famously a Silver Clon, a TS10. You guys know the deal. So yes, the answer was in fact John Mayer. Credited him as dead and company because his name is already there. So that being said, he's done other things too, but that's where we're gonna put him. So, all right. So this one there's only 3 of because this takes a little more time. So the first one I kind of knew you guys were gonna get. I kind of figured just so you'd understand the game. Here's the next one. I know Rusky knows the answer.
I definitely know this. That was so fast.
Is it a guitar player?
Is this Jack White?
Hey, it is Jack White.
Yeah,
Look at
you
that.
labeled the White Stripes era too. That's important.
Yeah, because that's the gear.
The
he was
silver
using today. Yeah,
tone
the
with
silver
the-
tone, the big muff, the
yeah,
whammy.
the
like that.
airline.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Love
So,
it.
all right, last one. They get progressively harder, like I said. So, last one.
Is that a high watt?
It is.
Oh, is this
Highlight.
David Gilmour?
Wow, look at you guys just cleaning that up. Three
You
for
guys.
3.
I think it's you, guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
look
literally
at
just
that. Look at it. Listen, I'm glad. I'm glad the game landed ultimately. That was, you know what, so far you guys have done better than anyone else playing that game. So
Oh, that's
Nice.
good.
You are doing the best at this.
right, but you're also the only ones to play it so far. So that being said, 3 for 3, not bad, fellas, not bad. Maybe I have to get more of them next time. I thought 3 was going to take a little bit longer, but look at that. He
Those are all
smashed
some
Figure
soft
the Rig,
balls.
smashed it. Round of applause for that man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Love to see it.
Let's go back to trashing other musicians.
Right, that's a more fun game for
Yeah,
sure.
I like that.
Well, that being said, fellas, that is our last game for the day. And I want to absolutely thank you guys for being on here, of course. We could use at least one more tune from you guys. It could be a song, it could be another jam, it could be whatever you guys want it to be. But thank you so much for being here and playing through all my bullshit games. And yeah, let's make magic happen.
Before you go too far, I know you said you have a gig tomorrow at the
Yes.
Hollow. Do you have any other gigs coming up soon? Or any other gigs that are worth noting at this moment?
Not that we're currently. No, not
What
that we're
about
currently
that one?
promoting.
What about that one that we're technically?
No, if you want to see us, you should come tomorrow.
Yeah.
I guess is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
That would be Friday, the 20 whatever, the Hollow.
Tomorrow, Friday,
Yeah.
the 26th of January, 2024.
Can't do this on the radio. Can't do call to actions on the radio, but on YouTube, holy.
Heyo!
Instagram,
What
holy.
if we really don't want to see you? Where's like the absolute last place
The
we would see you
farthest
guys?
place you can
Oh,
find.
I was gonna say the bowling, but we've been bowling like fiercely. Yeah, what's like the most opposite thing?
Shenanigans, maybe?
Where do we not go? Yeah.
Big yikes.
Yeah.
Don't you say that, bro.
Yeah. I mean, if you do want to find us, just ask our neighbors. They're annoyed.
That's fair. That's good.
They're bitching
Where's-
about us
yeah,
every night.
yeah, the last place to see you would be at your neighbor's like holiday party. That's
Yeah.
that's the last place we'd see
Yeah,
you.
we've tried very hard to woo them, to court our neighbors. It's not working.
You've done all the dances. You did all the.
All the
rituals,
dances. I've asked
paperwork.
the fathers and mothers.
Yeah.
I've bought dog bones for the dog.
Mm.
This poison's really getting me. I gotta stop.
Well, before it
Yeah.
sets in too hard, let's finish up the
Yeah.
song and then make you drive home.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I've been Jordan from Poison Noises. This is Brandon Rutsky from Odebo, from The Couch, from a bunch of things.
Start with that.
And
Wait, where'd Ferns go?
yeah, I was wondering that too. He disappeared entirely. So this is what happens. You guys wanted the Ferns cam, and he got shy and he left. So don't ask for it anymore. That being said, this has been the E Block. Thank you so very much for you guys coming. Play us out, please.
You gotta play that. You
I've been sleepwalking through the dark desert, can't take no shelter. You keep on calling, even when I told you lose my number. I'd let it go if you let me for gone away. I know the code, I can get it for gone away. Oh, I've been sleepwalking, sweet talking, all the fun in who broke up the party? Keep smiling, love shattered on its sake. I'd let it go if you let me for gone away. I know the code, I can get you to go away. Oh, but no, it's not in my heart. How did I get complicated? Really thought you were there. But no, it's all in your head. same. It's all in my head. I've been sweet talking through the dark desert, can't find no shelter. You keep on calling, even when I told you lose my number. I don't let it go if you left me for going away. I know the code, I can get you to go away. But no, it's not in my head. How did it get so complicated? I really wanted you there. But no, it's all in your head. I'm not the same. It's all in my head. I can sleep walking this 2 in the morning. You left me with nothing, but I can't say no. I can sleep walking this 3 in the morning. You left me with nothing, but I can't say no. 'Cause I know I can get it if I want it though. I know I can get it if I want it though. I know I would get it if I want it though. I know, I know. It's not in my head. How to get so complicated. I really wanted you